with you, Rhian, please. Can I just check on team news first of all? Will you have the same squad that you had in Wrexham on Tuesday?
I'll have the same available squad as I had at Wrexham on Tuesday, but as you know, we've got a very strong, deep team, and I'll put the best one out for this game.
Absolutely. A comfortable win for you, wasn't it, in Wrexham? You were pleased, I think, with the performance. Are you expecting a similar looking game tomorrow, or will it be more challenging being away from home?
It's always adds something a little bit different when you're away from home and in their environment. Obviously, it's a little bit hotter here than in Wrexham. But I was really pleased with the performance because what we've been asking for, they're working hard to try and deliver. They're working through things. They're figuring out different pockets of space that are constantly changing in the game. And as a coach, that's all you can ask for. And I hope we're able to put in back-to-back performances like that.
Is there any particular aspects of the performance you'd like to improve this weekend?
I don't think we were as ruthless in front of the net as I would like us to be, of course. We don't get that many chances against League A opposition, so we've got to make sure that we make the most of our opportunities.
And the clean sheet was welcome, wasn't it? It's been a while since you'd had one. That'll be something you're looking for more of in the games ahead, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think that's something we've put attention on, and we need to make sure that we're not giving away loose, easy goals on set pieces, transition, whatever it may be. It just puts us in a hole we don't need to be in.
Sophie Ingle sat next to you. I'm guessing she's going to win her 150th cap on Saturday. Will Sophie start the game? Can you tell us that?
Yes, Sophie will start the game.
And how big an achievement is it to reach 150 caps for Wales, would you say?
It's one of those things that is a real milestone for men or women's football. To achieve 150 times representing your nation is a mark of a top player. You've not just got to be a great player, but you have to have the longevity, the resilience, the mental fortitude to put yourself through it. And I think we've seen that and more from Sophie, especially with the setback with her knee not so long ago, and watching her come back for the Euros and now being such a dominant performer for us with Wales. I think it's come at the perfect time because it really has encapsulated the last few years that have been challenging, I'm sure. And now she stepped back on the field and is as dominant as ever. In fact, I think playing some of her best football.
Yeah, as you say, Sophie's still going strong. How much longer do you hope that she'll go on for in a Wales shirt?
Well, she's hardly crawling. This is like a top, age is a measure, right? We use it a lot in football, but performance and what you're able to achieve, the physical outputs, as well as just the outputs in the game, would make Sophie one of our top performers. So wherever she is in her career will be her choice. And I hope as a coach that all my best players keep playing for as long as possible.
Yeah, and it's crucial. I mean, you lost Jess Fishlott, you lost Kaylee Barton, didn't you? Crucial to have some experienced heads in the camp like Sophie for as long as possible.
Yeah, we've got a good group of experienced players. Angharad James, Rachel Rowe, Gemma, obviously Sophie, and a nice group underneath them as well that have been there that provide a lot of stability and balance for a team that has become quite a bit more youthful. Just trying to get first caps, getting players into the environment, making sure that they're comfortable here and getting experience. That will mean that we're more comfortable when we're in playoff games, but equally, hopefully, in tournaments in the future.
Sophie, may I ask you then, how are you looking forward to this landmark appearance for you?
Yeah, really excited. Obviously, it's just another game in my eyes, but one that I'm really proud of. I think playing for Wales is up there and probably will be the best thing I've ever done in my career. Obviously, at club level, winning, league titles and FA Cups is great, but there's no better feeling than putting on the Welsh shirt and playing with this bunch of girls over the last 15 years.
And you'll only be the second player after Jess Fishlott to reach 150. I mean, that says everything about what sort of achievement it is.
Yeah, I just think over my career I've been quite lucky that I haven't really had injuries up until obviously my knee. And yeah, that I've always been available for Wales until my knee injury. So having that time out, I was able to reflect off the pitch. And it was probably a way of my body saying, maybe you do need a rest, and now I've come back and I feel, raring to go. I probably feel the fittest I've ever been.
Can you remember your first cap? Can you remember much about it?
Azerbaijan away.
Yes.
We lost 2-1.
Yes. Do you remember the occasion though, and how you felt?
I think that's probably one of the only games I've been nervous for, because it was my first senior cap and didn't really know what to expect. I was a quiet 19-year-old girl with some very big characters in our squad at the time. But yeah, since I got my first cap, I think I just settled into the team and just tried to show my strengths and work on my weaknesses as well.
Did you think then that you would, you'd reach 150? Or when you're starting out, how do you look at it as a player?
No, you never look that far ahead. I think you just look at, game to game or camp to camp and hope you get selected for the next camp and the next camp. And like I said, I've been very lucky that managers I've worked under have, believed in my strengths, but also pushed me with my weaknesses. And I think that's why I've become the player I am, because I've had great coaches and great managers over the years.
I spoke to Helen Ward this week. She said you're her favourite footballer ever. And she also said that she thinks you can definitely get to 200 caps.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. That's a long way off. I think we probably only play 8, 9, 10 games a year, so I'll be 40 then.
There's nothing wrong with 40.
I'm not sure. I'm just focusing now on the games coming up, and obviously our main target is the World Cup. So, it's a great achievement for me individually, but as a team, we are focusing on that.
You haven't really thought about anything beyond this campaign, have you yet, Sophie?
No, you can't. You have to focus on the game that's coming up. We have to get 3 points, and then we have to go into the June camp and get 2 wins.
Yeah, and just on the game, as I touched on with Rhian, a good performance the other night and a fairly comfortable win. You're hopeful that you can do something similar in Albania this weekend?
Yeah, really good performance. We obviously had a lot of the ball. I think the rotations between, in the middle phase and the final third were really good. And like Rhian already touched on, we need to be better in front of the goal, because against the better teams, we won't have as many chances. So if we can start putting those chances away now and build confidence from that for when we come up against the bigger teams, then we'll be in a really good place.
Thanks a lot, and congratulations on your achievement, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Well, I think you've answered everything really, but just to sort of add, I'm based in Wrexham. Clearly everyone really enjoyed having you in Wrexham for the game. I'm just wondering what the atmosphere is like now in camp ahead of Albania.
I think it's definitely different weather here. It's hot. It was 26 today, so all the 50-plus factor. We love playing in Wrexham. I think that we're very fortunate on the women's side to be able to play across Wales, and we enjoy doing that. We enjoy being able to deliver the team or the product of women's football to as many young people across Wales as possible, and Wrexham has always shown up for us. So it's always a nice part of the year when we get up north, and I don't know what else to say. It was a great game. I thought the atmosphere was fantastic, and the fans always make us feel so welcome. So it's different here. They're not as happy to see us here.
That's great. Deal. Pob luck. Thank you very much.
Yeah.